Hey there folks, I'm Mysterious JG. Welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. We're playing as Masamune Date's forces, which have been seriously upgraded with the addition of a bunch of high-powered created officers. I'm not trying to make this game more difficult than it has to be, because we are playing in a scenario where the Date really can't be expected. There's no scenario in this game where the Date can be expected to win. But arguably the one, the previous one, before Sekigahara, could be better, because while the Hojo are really freaking powerful and the Takeda, or not the Takeda, the Tokugawa and the Hojo are initially aligned, you can kind of theoretically make peace with the Hojo and expand in the north and eventually parlay the Hojo and I keep calling the Tokugawa the Takeda. Like, you have the ability potentially to drive a wedge between them at some point. I don't know, that one's pretty unwinnable too. There's really no scenario. The Date are the most powerful force in the north, but there's no scenario where they're really well positioned as a force that can take over. But it can be a lot of fun to play as the forces like the Shimazu. I've always thought it would be fun to play through as the Shimazu. They're not really in a position to take over Japan either. At any rate, we're kind of raffle stomping right through the Yagami, I believe they're called. I keep forgetting their names. Yeah, the Mogami, excuse me. We're kind of taking them out. I shouldn't say raffle stomp. I believe Grimmeth has trademarked that. But now I'm getting greedy. I'm like, oh, let's roll on and take over some more cities too. But like, we're completely out of food now. So it's like, it's May. We've got June, July, August. We've got a few months that we have to try to survive with like no food. I don't know that this is going to work. This might have been a bridge too far.
Not gonna lose this one. Piece of cake.
Nobunaga Castle. The thing is, the like spunky Lu Jun from Dynasty Warriors-esque voice Bloody Handed does not go at all with the character being described in the sort of the narrative story in the comment section of these videos, but it would make a difference just for you guys to get back to base, because you're carrying provisions with you.
Let's go back.
You've got farther to go. You're going all the way. Oh God, where are you going? You're going all the way to there. Maybe I should just take them here.
Acknowledged.
Some city will be lose those officers, but I'll figure that out later. I just need to get their food back in the general supply.
We march.
Are you guys just kind of... Oh, you don't have orders anymore.
Back to base.
We're turning around.
Yeah, you guys didn't really get challenged in this that much, did you? Oh, you should know. This is not... No.
Back to base.
We're doing it wrong. If anybody should be marching up there, it should be these guys.
Yes, my liege.
Maybe you guys, but the troop count is higher with this force here, so they should be the ones. And you guys kind of just need to surrender at this point. There's a decent hit point count in that castle, though. So, oh, but there's more than enough. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to whittle my numbers down low enough to prevent me from taking that castle. You that is charging on ahead, Kaiji. I don't know. Maybe Kaiji could go on ahead. Kaiji goes on ahead No, it doesn't make sense for Kaiju to go on ahead. Because I don't think I'm going to keep rolling any further north. I mean, I guess we could, if I get some more supplies, we could try to take Kokonadate Castle, but I'm already feeling like we're getting greedy here. So we should probably pull KG back just to avoid wasting more food.
Back to the castle.
Matter of fact, KG may just... We might just want his unit to actually... just settle here.
Leave it to me.
Because the troops will eventually... The food will get back into the supply faster. The troops will eventually filter back to the city that they belong in, but the officers will reside in the new castle. Which has its advantages in a way, because I'll need officers at all these castles eventually.
Defeat is unthinkable.
Add Mamaru Castle to my list of accomplishments. Suck on that, Sailor Moon. He's gained the ingenious scheme trait. So you guys will go on this way just to overwhelm things even further. And we really need to get some food back in the old supply. So you... What was that? Allows stables... Oh. Let us decide what to do with the captives. Oh, Nobutada Sanada. We got a Mochizuki in here. Oh, wow. I've been capturing people for a long time and not doing anything with them. So we will try to employ them all. I need a little time to sort matters out. Oh, that's the actual boss of a clan. So now this place has got like a crazy number of officers all of a sudden. Wow, hopefully they have a better overseer the next time. We'll have to rearrange some people, obviously. I don't know if I can do that in the middle of... No, I can't really do that in the middle of a domestic turn anyway. So you don't have a target.
Understood.
But as you can see, our food supply is a lot better now. Might have to rearrange some. Might have to rearrange some officers. But because the cities that these guys came from will no longer have officers. And now with that extra food, I'm feeling a lot more inclined to push on and try to take that castle from the Nanbu. How many guys have I got marching up that way now? I wouldn't turn Lady Tolpan's around. She's like half strength. Maybe KG can... Maybe it was a stupid move. Maybe KG should go ahead and march back up here. And as a matter of fact, since we know these guys are going to overwhelm that castle. Unless they run out of food. It might make sense for you guys to start up this way. Because, yeah, these guys will finish off this castle. It's just a matter of whether they start running out of food, which is a possibility I shouldn't ignore. So not even my valor was enough to defeat Fate. That's too bad. That guy was actually learning new skills and stuff. He's gained the Desperation trait, picked up the Agility trait. So this is the power of the Statesman trait. Oh, and the power of the Talented trait. That is getting pretty awesome.
Reporting in.
We have Yamagata Castle surrounded by a force of 10,000.
force of 1,000 around to Yamagata Castle, but they'll need
Here's
more. Well, what are you
last
doing
month's
attacking it with that few troops?
Reporting in.
Looked around Anti-Tokugawa Castle, couldn't find anything. Received a gift of provisions from our supporting tribes. And Monkey Merc's training has paid off. Again, I don't have the gold to actually start building the castles I would like to build. So where is this siege? Yeah, you guys have like a siege that you can't really keep up with. Well, we'll see what happens. We will have to see. We have castles that lack someone to protect them. Like these castles here. Kind of surprised that we have an Oda guy who's that pissed off, but oh no, Oda, I'm not Oda. I'm so used to playing as the Oda. I'm playing as the Date, so we'll put some red and orange people. Sometimes the people who are in red are just not even worth trying to keep happy. They're just not good enough officers. The reason they're pissed off is that their stats just suck. Now there's an interesting looking character. Just making sure that all these guys are retainers. So all those bases have only got one. There's like 15 over here now. So clearly I can take a couple of guys from here. I just took care of Tendo, right? Yeah. Oh, Monomori's got nobody now. Yeah, because they probably... all their guys... Shaman Yamazaki might have been from over there. Nobunaga sent it, huh? I kind of want to keep some of those guys here, though, because that city is going to be important once we're going to war with the Maida. So what cities here have, like, nobody left? Who got completely gutted and all that? Probably need 2 officers for here. But they don't really have to be like superstars, I would say. And I think 3 officers from Marumori, and we're good. And for now, we'll have some really good officers in this place, and the overseer is the worst of them right now. Chiyomi Mochizuki, who are you? Because you have an interesting portrait. She is a Takeda retainer. When her husband was killed at the Battle of Kawakanejima, she served Shingataka as a ninja and taught young shrine maidens how to gather information as they traveled. Sounds like a pretty neat character. So one thing I want to do is change the overseer here, because we've now got Kalan Awari Sanada, who is just way better than you at the old overseer thing. Yeah, definitely better. I would dearly love to start building some fortresses. We've also... Now we've got places that need their... So I spend a little gold, but yeah, we've got places that need repairs. Seems a Western merchant is visiting. Oh, so much unused labor. Can we build anything? Two-story Tenshu. A residence will make the population increase, which I like a lot, particularly in these little... Oh, that was all of our money, though.
What are you wanting?
Can I sell...
Thanking you very much.
Because we are gonna get more money soon. Ooh, I'm playing a dangerous game here. But I'd love to get that is most of our gold. We have some labor left over, but at some point I have to stop. So let's stop now. Bothers me to have labor left, but sometimes it's just part of the game. This is our turning point when we retreat. Provisions are running low.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Some of you guys got refilled and some of you guys did not. So let's have you guys get refilled. And, yeah. This, meanwhile, has been a wall against any non-Boo aggression. Not that they would have... You know, they wouldn't really have the guts to attack us anyway, but if they did, they would pay a heavy price. Or they would have a real fight on their hands in that city. Sorry, just grabbing a bit of drink there. Flavored water, nothing too exotic. I'm waiting for you to get reinforced, or to get more food. That's usually what happens when you come by these cities. Do they not have enough? Oh, they don't have enough food to actually get anything out of this. Yikes. So that's what's going on there, is they're not getting enough food to, there's not enough food for them to resupply.
Leave it to me. Understood.
Oh, yeah. It will make a difference when these guys can finally disengage. we take over a Yamagata, it will help. Our provisions are really low. Kinda sucks, man. Oh, hurry up.
This is the end for you.
Haha, add Yamagata Castle on my list of accomplishments. That and getting Ina to go out with me. Oh, never mind. That was over here. Okay. I was wondering how we managed to get one of the Sanada officers up here. I thought I'd kept them in their own little district.
You aren't getting out of this.
Saw that? Yasutsuna's taken Yamagata Castle. So let's decide what to do with the captives. I guess we're probably releasing them. So I'm not executing anyone. But, we'll have to redistribute officers. But this should mean now you guys can resupply, right? Yeah, that's what happened. No, it's not. You resupplied. Bloody-handed? Sorry, pal. Apparently you don't get to resupply. That's not how I would have chosen for that to play out. But I didn't really get a choice. So you're going to enter that castle. Which means I have a little bit more supply. I suppose I could, but you only had 9 days left. I could have tried to wait until these guys got back, but they don't have that much food either. So this could get ugly. They should have enough time, but they might not. They don't have that many troops to fight, but they will have to surround Tsurugaoka Castle, which should have lots of officers in it. Yeah, because it's got the entire officer corps of this group. It's the last castle. Alright, so you guys are hanging out here because you're waiting to fight me for this castle, which you know that I'm going to take. And you can't possibly win. So you're kind of hosed. Let's show them our skills. Take them out. Let's decide what to do with the captives. Take them out. Nope, don't take them out. I'm honored you've spoken to me, but I have no intention of betraying the Megami clan. Not yet, anyway. Give it a couple of days. Oh, we got a schemer. You're gonna forget me. You're going to regret this.
Attack.
Nah, we'll end up getting you an army. Don't worry about it. Oh wow, pretty even numbers here. I guess we don't have our full forces to bear.
Advance.
Our night attack's a success. Don't know how it is they didn't see us coming, but I'm good with it.
Yes, my liege.
Understood.
Tiger hunting is pretty devastating. But I should really say... No, there's actually no unit that I need to save it for. In particular. They're all a collection of weak units.
Get them. We're pulling back.
Yeah, Toriyama Rosaru is pretty brutal.
Yes, my liege.
He's got brutal tactics. He's got Grimmeth and Grimmeth's doppelganger both backing him up. Changes enemy's target, lowers their defense.
Understood.
I'd like to try to see if I can use the...
Acknowledged.
See if I can get them both attacking each other. Would be nice. Or maybe I can't do it.
This'll end it.
Fine, tiger hunting works pretty damn well. Let's stick with what works.
Yes, my liege. Yes.
Yes.
Get them. A dangerous mistake.
Thank you, Jihadin.
Yes, my liege. Yes.
This'll end it.
Yeah, this unit here, that other unit barely got involved at all. Lethal just murdered everyone in melee. Didn't manage to count for taking down the castle hit points, though. Which is why he is probably not the best unit to actually be part of the siege.
Leave it to me.
As a matter of fact, we might have him head for home. And let these other, including Keiji, who has the same tactic, they might be the ones to encircle this city. And now we've got Madoka Date coming for backup. And the most interesting fight, because of the food situation, pretty much, is going to be the final battle against the Yogami up here at Tsuruga Castle. Sorry, didn't mean to. I hope that wasn't like, quasi-racist. But on June 1606, Toyotomi clan formed Anti-Tokugawa Coalition to defeat Tokugawa clan. Interesting. Alright, let's take this opportunity and destroy Tokugawa clan in one fell swoop. Messengers come from Tokugawa clan. Will you grant him an audience? Yes. Let us join forces to stand against the Anti-Tokugawa Coalition. My trust with them will increase. Target clan is Toyotomi, who has like one city. Sure. Maida clan's foreign stance is now friendly. Oh, they're probably in the clan. They're probably in the coalition. Shit, I shouldn't have joined. It's gonna make it harder to go after them. Well, shit. Are the oh, they're allied. Okay, well, the Mori at least will not get taken out by the Tokugawa. So this just makes it more apparent. I need to... so we got a bunch of hostile clans here, but they're all weak as shit. So... Oops. I think if I hadn't joined that clan, I would have the option of attacking the Maida, but it might have pissed off the Tokugawa. It's hard to say for sure. But now I've kind of committed to this, I suppose. It's a little late to come back and change it now. But I could, basically what this is going to mean is I really need to make sure that I completely swallow up the north and start stockpiling gold and building fortresses on my borders with the Tokugawa and just anywhere where they will work really well. So that when the coalition is over, because this coalition is not going to defeat the Tokugawa, I'll just want to move in as quickly as possible to take out the Maida. But it looks like the Tokugawa are going to be taking over this whole area here, so it seems unlikely I'll be able to come over here and take over Shikoku and Kyushu. So, oops. I don't know that this coalition makes a difference. I think regardless of how I'd answered that question, I would... it was never real likely I was going to expand fast enough to do that. So we'll save. We'll call it a video. And when we come back next time, we're just going to continue trying to roll up the north, and then I think we need to try to just outbuild the Tokugawa. See if we can get, like, you know, build up new cities in good places, get the territory of the Date to be as, like, built up. But, like, the real reason it's so freaking hard to beat the Tokugawa in this scenario and the Hojo and prior scenarios is that they have, like, their territories are densely packed with good cities. So maybe we can play a long game where, you know, Masamune, historically known for building the city of Sendai possibly, I don't know for sure how to pronounce it. But yeah, he was known as somebody who was a modernizer and developer. Maybe that's our key to victory. Or maybe we're just not going to be able to win this. But I think we'll make an interesting effort. Catch you guys next time.